Hey makers, welcome back to Hub360 Embedded Sphere. In part 1, we built an ESP32 IoT environment monitor that sent sensor readings via MQTT and displayed them on Node-RED. In this part 2, we'll move away from the public Mosquitto server and run our own MQTT broker and Node-RED dashboard directly on a Raspberry Pi 4B. This way, everything stays local, faster, and more secure. Components used: we'll be using a Raspberry Pi 4B, 4GB recommended, a 5V 3A power supply, in this case a power bank, a 32GB micro SD card with Raspberry Pi OS installed, a 5-inch HDMI display or any monitor, a USB keyboard and mouse, the ESP32 board from part 1, and jumper wires and breadboards for your sensors to use in part 1. Raspberry Pi setup. Now let's move to the Raspberry Pi setup. First, we'll insert the micro SD card with the Raspberry Pi OS installed. Next, we'll connect the HDMI cable to the Raspberry Pi. Then you connect the second end to the 5-inch display or any monitor you are using. Next, we'll plug in the USB keyboard and mouse to the Pi's USB port. Next, we'll connect the HDMI to power supply. Then we'll connect the Raspberry Pi 4B to the 5V 3A power supply, in this case the power bank. Always ensure the Raspberry Pi is connected to the same Wi-Fi network as the ESP32. After the setup, first you install the Mosquitto MQTT broker. On your Raspberry Pi, open a terminal and run sudo apt update. This helps to update the Raspberry Pi OS. Next we run the installation script. Sudo apt install. This is to install the Mosquitto MQTT broker. Then we run sudo systemcl enable Mosquitto. This installs and enables the MQTT broker to run automatically at startup. Next step is to install the Node-RED. Now let's install the Node-RED dashboard. Run the following commands one by one. First, we'll run the official Node-RED installation script. You can get that from your browser. Now move on to step 2, where we install Node-RED. First, we run the following commands. Run the official Node-RED installation script. You can get that from the browser. This might take a while. This can take 20 to 30 minutes. You have to wait till all are checked green. Once it's done, you enable Node-RED to start on boot. Then you start Node-RED now. After starting, Node-RED will be available at http://your/pi-local-ip/180. To get your Pi local address, now you have your Node-RED dashboard. You should follow all the steps in creating the Node-RED dashboard as we did in part 1. The only difference will be your MQTT broker. Here you should put your own Raspberry Pi IP address and leave the port at 1883. For the dashboard, connect them like in part 1. Now open your dashboard at http://piip. Once you are done connecting the palette, click deploy. Now open your dashboard at http://yourpiip/ui. You will see the same gauges and switches from part 1, but now everything runs locally on your Pi. Also, note that in your ESP32 stage, you have to change the broker line from test.mosquitto.org to your Pi's local IP and re-upload the code in your ESP32. And that's it. We now have a local MQTT plus Node-RED dashboard running on Raspberry Pi. It now has no external servers, a faster response time, and works even without internet, as long as ESP32 and Pi are on the same Wi-Fi. If you missed part 1, check it out for the ESP32 plus sensor connections Like this video if you found it helpful. Subscribe so you don't miss the next part. Until next time, keep building, keep innovating. This is Hub360 Embedded Sphere, helping you bring your ideas to life.